Thoughts, Louis? Thoughts on that song?
I was thinking about Hawaiian surfers. It sounded a bit surfery, I thought.
Yeah? You're always thinking about Hawaiian surfers. So that doesn't... The two are not necessarily related.
Cold winter of 2024, looking out at the trees, no leaves. Oh, I'd like to be under a palm tree now.
I'd like you to be under a palm tree as well, like right under it, buried beneath it.
Nowhere near here.
Yeah.
Yep. I also imagine it sounded like something it did sound like something out of a film or a TV show, like some American sort of. I can imagine some high school kids getting up to hijinks, riding around in Cadillacs, listening to that.
Yeah. Human Beans, that was by Nobody But Me. 1968, reached number 8 in the Billboard charts. Originally by the Isley Brothers, but it failed to chart with them. Have you heard that song before?
You know, it had a familiar sound, but I don't think I've heard that tune, but I've heard a similar tune. It's really bugging me. I'm like, that's really similar to a tune that I have heard.
Yeah?
Not Twist and Shout, but something of that era, that sort of... I can't put my finger on it.
Have you watched The American Office?
Bits.
Okay. Well, I think the reason I discovered this song was because, quite famously, it was on it's like an opening scene where they do quite a clever sort of sing-along to it.
Oh...
Which I will link in the notes, because it's worth watching the video to that, because it's quite cleverly done. That's the American version of The Office.
What were some of the words they said there? Shibbity!
No.
Limits.
No, I think you're thinking of, isn't it?
Shibbity! Like the few words, and shake!
Yeah.
But yeah, that with surfery, the sort of language,
David Marsh, in his Book of Rock Lists, named the version of this song the most negative song to hit the top 40, noting that the word no is sung over 100 times in a mere 2 minutes 16 seconds. He also counts the word nobody 46 times.
Nobody.
He adds, for balance, they throw in the word yeah once.
Oh, burn.
So over 100 no's and 1 yeah. And 46 nobodies.
Like your sort of dating life.
Nobody.
Nobody. No. And
yeah.
One person, yes.
Well, surely that's for everyone who ends up with someone, isn't it?
Shibbity!
Although you've had fewer no's. Fewer but firmer no's for you, Louis. And a number of definitely nots.
One big yes.
One begrudging.
Shibbity!
One begrudging, sort of sympathetic yes.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah.
All right.
It's sort of almost like a community service kind of thing. Yeah.
No, she was dancing around like she was listening to this tune. Shibbity!
She stopped listening to the podcast, has she?
And you know why? Because she's worried that you're going to talk about her and say something negative about her.
Well, I would never say anything negative about her.
Or exposing.
You would expose her. Like in what? Expose her for what? Being a spy? What does that mean? She's not a spy.
Just say something embarrassing, yeah.
Is she a spy? Maybe she is, and she's having, you're the undercover. In fact, this explains it all. She is a spy. You hear about this, don't you? You having to get involved with people. She's probably got a rich, handsome husband. Somewhere, yeah.
So she's spying on behalf of Ireland. They're
Maybe.
not known for their...
Maybe. Well, exactly. That's how good they are. They're not known for their spying. Well, good. The world has made a bit more sense now, Louis. Now I've understood that.
Yeah. I just got one reservation about that tune.
Oh. Have you now?
It's kind of upbeat, but I don't think I would Shazam that. I don't think I would put it on a playlist.
Wouldn't bother. It doesn't rock enough for you, does it?
It feels familiar, but not quite as good as whatever tune I was thinking of that was familiar. So
if only there was some way of extracting the knowledge from your brain of the song you're thinking about. But there's no way we can do that.
Yeah, it may have been in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but that came to mind. I don't know.
Right. It's not helpful.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Next.
Let's go for another song. The last song, unless I throw in another run
What?
randomly. Yeah. Storming through it today, Lee.
I was going to do a game.
Through it.
Shall I do a game before we do another song?
Yeah, go on, quick. Do a game.
Quick game.
I don't think you'd... This is
To get berated.
This is a surprise.
Yeah. I thought I would bring it.
Having brought nothing to most of this podcast.
I bring my energy. I bring my
like I say,
talent.
Nothing.
No, I'm just opening up a music app.
Take your time, Louis. People can just sit there. If you're
Now-
listening, just do something. Make a cup of tea.
I'm going to play a few seconds of a song.
You're right.
Name the tune.
That's Smog. First time alive. Held by Smog.
Name the episode of Music Natters that it was in.
Oh, God, I've got no idea. An earlier one. Oh, I don't know. Was it like? It must have been quite an early one.
It was in right. It's in great songs that Louis will hate. Right, you lost that. Okay,
But this is.
right. I'm gonna play random tunes from Music Natters, and you have to name. Okay, this is easy. You should get this one now. Name the tune.
On the first part of the journey. I'm starting to sound like Kermit the Frog.
He does sound like Kermit the
Horse with No Name, America. Was that the first
Frog.
podcast?
Very first podcast,
Yeah.
very first tune.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, you got that one. Now, for copyright reasons, I think we're only allowed to play a few seconds of that if you review the tune. So, a one-word review of it.
Good tune.
Good. Yep. Well done. Okay. One more. Okay. Name the tune. You selected it. Don't look at me confused. You selected this from Music Natters. Name the tune.
You sure?
We mentioned it in the last podcast and we couldn't remember what it was. That was In Lockdown. Calm Down with Selena Gomez. Yes, from the episode.
Was that the chart?
Singles Chart Nightmare.
There you go. That's why I couldn't remember it.
That's why you can't remember it, because it was a nightmare, because we don't like pop music. But I now like that tune. Having
Wow.
listened to it, it has grown on me.
Look at that.
One last one.
One last one.
From this very underrated episode. Let's play the tune and...
Muse.
Oh, yeah.
Newborn.
Yes, correct. Muse Newborn, only 3 people on that tune in the threesomes.
Threesomes podcast. I haven't looked to see if more people have listened to it. But
Underrated.
last time I checked, still our least listened to.
I think it may have been my...
Some great music in that.
I think it might be my least publicised one. I may not have sort of done the socials on that one.
Just
So I was a bit
because I did a
embarrassed about the
jokey name for in case
Yes.
people think you're into threesomes and
Yes.
Louis.
But actually, it's a really good one, isn't it? Because it's a surprising number of... I wish I'd done the police track now. But anyway.
yeah, too late.
Too late. Well, I have not counted the score of that, but I think you did dismally.
Thanks.
Abysmally.
Abysmally, I did very well.
Given
The only one I didn't get was that Selena Gomez one. So screw you. Let's do another song. Last song. This is
all
good.
of those episodes are available on Spotify or YouTube or wherever you get your Music Natters podcasts. Go listen back to our back catalogue. They're fun.
Nicely done, Louis. Okay, here's another song.